Yes, and hello, I'm Darthleon, and welcome to what's, let's say, sad and also happy moment. This is going to be highly likely the last episode of Persona 5 Royale. Uh, Episode session, you know what I mean. So, last time we beat Maruki, we took down his palace, and now everything is going to return to how it was supposed to be. Meaning we were supposed to be arrested. So, let's get right into it. Honestly, this is going to bother me forever. The fact that we never go to level 99, that's fine.
Did you see him?
Where could Mona, Akechi-kun, and he be? We've literally looked everywhere.
This is our original reality, right?
I believe so, yes.
The meta-nav is gone. We don't even have a way to check anymore.
At any rate, there's no point in worrying about it here.
We should worry
work all of this
elsewhere?
out somewhere else.
Oh yeah, we should worry elsewhere. Okay, understandable.
You're right. Now that I think about it, we've been out all night too. So let's go to Leblon.
Bro, this name is going to suck from now on. Like, because of IRL reasons, that name is going to suck from now on.
Samire, let's go! Oh, right! I'm home.
So he should, like, know though, right?
You should have at least gotten in touch with me about it.
I'm sorry, Sojiro.
We're the ones who kept her out so late. We should be apologizing for her. And we're all back so early in the morning. We're awfully sorry.
Stop apologizing so much. Being worried isn't exactly on my list of favorite activities, but I assume you had a good reason for it, right?
Have you seen him at all lately?
Him? Who's him? Does he not have a name? Does he only have pronouns?
Him? What are you bringing him up for?
You know what his deal is right now, Sojiro?
Well, yeah. He's been locked up since last year.
Locked up?
What's going on?
He
What
was
are you
gonna
guys
be imprisoned.
talking about? Well, I was gonna ask you that, but now I'm getting a strange feeling that I've been seeing him until fairly recently.
So because he's like
Why don't you
connected
answer the
with a
seat before I go
group,
over his
he's
situation?
gotten like part of his memories?
So he's in juvenile detention.
Been since last year, yeah.
Well, I need to stock up on a few supplies before I open up shop. Feel free to hang out here while I'm out.
Thank you. So, this is our original reality, right?
Yep.
Or are we in another different one now?
No, that was
You
just
know-
what was supposed to happen.
These unexpected changes could actually be the end results of our actions in our own reality. Remember how he was originally planning on turning himself into the police?
Was he?
Akechi-kun did it for him instead.
But that took place in Dr. Maruki's reality, which means he's currently...
So everything that would have happened if it weren't for Dr. Maruki, now it's actually happened?
Yep. So it would seem.
You know, what y'all are saying is starting to make sense. But in that case, in the real reality, I mean, the reality we're in right now, what happened with Morgana and Akechi?
Well, Morgana probably never returned, did he?
Don't say it. Just like with my mom. Now Morgana's. Did someone say my name?
I guess he was allowed to hang around then.
Recycle gags suck! Why do you always have to get us all worried like that? How are you here? Looks like it really was just the metaverse me who disappeared. Eventually, I woke up in Shibuya. Getting all the way back here took some time.
So basically exactly the same thing that happened on Maruki's world.
Come on, don't scare us like that. Oh, but wait, does that mean Akechi's...
Nah, I think that one is...
What is it, Mona-chan? Well, about him.
No. I can't believe Akechi-san's really...
Yeah, Akechi's dead.
What the hell? So he was fighting that hard, knowing he was gonna disappear the whole time.
So he's incarcerated, and Akechi is...
And this is where the pronoun thing like kind of fell apart.
I thought I'd braced myself for the decision we made, but this truly is a harsh reality.
Well, let's be honest. Akechi being dead, it shouldn't really affect you guys, should it?
We all decided to live our real lives and look to the future from here. But even so... I just can't accept Senpai being stuck behind bars. Why don't we try to help him somehow?
How? How are you going to help him?
Nice. I'm impressed with the idea.
Yeah, we won't put up with this injustice.
But what can we do to actually help him get out of there? I remember Sis telling me a while ago,
Yeah?
in order to overturn a sentence, you need definitive evidence that proves the subject's innocence.
Isn't the proof like it's part of a plan? You guys don't have to worry about it.
So what you're saying is, we just gotta find that evidence, right?
No, this is all part of a plan, honestly.
Then we're on the case.
Shouldn't you just talk with Saya first?
There's no time for us to waste. We're going to show off what the Phantom Thieves are capable of. One last time.
For the third time.
Let's go!
Last time for the third time.
We're gonna save our leader no matter what it takes.
Really? Now that we know the name, all we need is an address.
Are you going to like you don't have a meta nav or whatever?
You're right. We'll succeed if we all do it together. Sis has yet to say anything, but I believe she's looking into possible actions as well. As for me, I will look into every viable solution. Thanks. Make sure you give my regards to Shiho-san.
Wait, Shiho?
Oh, could we try getting their help as well? I'm sure they would gladly cooperate. That would be a great help. I'll leave that to you.
What does Shiho have to do with anything?
We'll talk again tomorrow. Let's save him, no matter what.
I already told you. There was nothing wrong with his conduct. I was his guardian, so I should know best. I bet you're just trying to dig up some dirt. You probably want to pin a crime on him. But I'm not gonna let that happen. You hear me?
I'll announce his name as the key figure in the completion of the medicine at the next conference.
Okay.
I've heard that Miwa-chan's progress is going well.
Indeed, that's true, but...
What?
I'm certain that this will help prove his good character in the trials. Please, I want to increase his chances of being found innocent as much as possible.
I see. So that's why.
You'll cooperate too, right?
So basically this is all...
And so we need to release an official opinion from this school to object his arrest to the police.
I love how, like, besides Kawakami, the rest of them don't even know the guy. He answered like a couple of questions right in the school, but like these people don't really know Ren.
You'll all agree with me, correct? What good are teachers if they don't believe in their students?
Yeah, I'm assuming like that would have been
Please, I beg of you. Please.
like
help me
a
collect
couple
enough
longer cutscenes if you have more friends, right?
I want to help a friend who's innocent. He's a really good guy. He always fights for the sake of others. He's my best friend!
Oh no. Poor Mishima, he isn't even like the top 10.
Yes, it's thanks to that young man. I would still be trapped in that awful match fixing if not for his support. And now, this honest gentleman is locked up in juvenile hall, despite being innocent. This time, I wish to be the one to come to his rescue.
Please, he doesn't belong in juvenile detention at all. I swear I'll make up for the missed practice. Please, let me take just a short break. Coach?
No deal.
No deal?
I've got a few connections up my own sleeve that'll probably be more useful than simply doing your own legwork. I'll also try calling around to check if any of my other trainees have some useful info. But if I do this for you, it means you're continuing practice as scheduled. Got it? I'm sure it's what he'd want for you too.
Honestly, yeah. Especially if like you're gonna be more helpful that way.
Thank you so much, Coach. You escaped the prison of the heart only to be imprisoned in reality. What a most ironic outcome. Your wish for others' happiness prevailed over your own.
Chloe is in the background, sorry for like all the inadvertent barking that's gonna happen.
However, I feel as though all is finally well. In the end, you willingly chose the correct path. Most importantly, you never compromised your values for your own well-being. The final arcana you have acquired is the world.
The world?
It is the power for an individual to stand on their own 2 feet, swayed by none. That power shall fuel the hope shared amongst your friends and yourself to strive towards a better future.
Is that like literally everyone?
With the world, you are no longer without a place to belong, and will never trudge a path alone again.
My own duties end here as well. You were truly a remarkable guest.
I mean, you've known me for like a month though. You almost didn't exist like a month ago.
Long time no see.
Like, I guess?
We met last on Christmas Eve, right?
Sorta?
Never mind, it's nothing.
Again, I guess since it's
I
like
have
part
two
of
great
the
pieces of news for you today.
main group, sort of like she's got
First,
extra
we
memories.
finally managed to prosecute Masayo Shishido. He'll likely be found guilty.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm grateful for your cooperation with the trial. Your testimony proved to be very useful.
I'm glad to hear that.
To be frank, it seemed almost hopeless at one point.
What point?
But thanks to the civil protests, some of the more indecisive prosecutors came to our side. It will likely be some more time until the hearing begins, but this is the first step to true change. The only charges right now are for breaking election laws, breaking funding control laws, and bribery.
Not the murders.
I knew that proving the metaverse's existence would be difficult, but I still find myself dissatisfied. Shido did admit to all of his crimes, though, including everything you know about.
Yeah, because we changed his heart, so he has no reason not to.
Now for the other piece of good news.
Whoa!
As of today, you'll be free to go.
I get to leave?
That's right.
So the whole thing was like...
Shido's confession brought light to the truth of your case. We were able to prove your innocence in the original assault charge that led to your arrest. Your sentence will no doubt be rescinded. You're a free man.
Oh, hey, Lucy Walter. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing okay. Let's say okay. IRL is a little weird, but I'm doing okay.
The others did everything they could for you. Bringing in the woman who was the victim in your case as a witness was the turning point. To think they'd be able to track down someone involved in a case from well over a year ago. That wasn't all. An unbelievable amount of support has come in from various other places as well. Regardless, the righteous phantom thieves are gone. All that remains is for us adults to lead society in the right direction. Then again, I have to wonder if you believe what I say.
I mean, why wouldn't I? We made a promise.
Thank you. Still, I'm glad I was able to save you in court. I've never felt so happy in my entire life. I'm not quite sure how to put it, but saving your future meant more to me than my own career.
I guess we did kinda change her heart in like her own way.
I feel like you even taught me how to live.
You're exaggerating.
That's not true. By the way, there's something
No.
that's been on my mind.
First off, this character is like 16 and she's like 30. You were thinking of playing this game? If you have like... By the way, this is like the very end of the game. You are getting mega I mean, you're not really getting spoiled because the things have happened. But like, if you wanna play this game, you've come at the like wrongest time. But she's like 30 and he's like 16. And also she's not like a dateable character. She's like a lawyer and she's worried about us because we were... I mean, it's a good game. It's a very good game. I've like been playing it for the past year. 160. Don't ignore Sigma. 160. 160.
What did the treasure of my world turn out to be?
We actually don't know that. 80 hours. Yeah, no, it wasn't 80 hours. It was like... your like third one was 80 hours. I don't remember. We don't know. Why do you want to know?
I suppose it doesn't matter now one way or the other.
Wait, there is someone I need to...
There is
Whoa.
one more thing. I haven't even told Makoto about this.
Let's... Give me a second.
There is one...
You're playing a very long RPG. What would that be, Sigma?
But I realized something after meeting all of you. My most prized treasure is the justice I use to protect those important to me.
At the moment, we are... The whole program is kind of... Lucy, the whole program is like kind of scuffed because one of the games that was like semi-constant in this channel is kind of dead. And like we are about to end this game that we've been playing for a year. So you're going to have to ask this question in like 2 weeks, what other games we play. You're going to have to ask that in a bit. We're in a confusing part of this one.
Makoto helped show me that as well.
Persona 5 Rumble? What's Persona 5 Rumble? Rumble? Is there like one I haven't heard of? Is it the dancing one?
Once the Shido case is settled, I'm thinking
It's the
of
non-canon
quitting my
sequel.
job and becoming
All
a
the
defense
sequels are
lawyer.
non-canon? Oh, you mean Strikers? Makoto is the name of the Persona 3 protagonist, yeah, but there's also a girl character that's like kind of that her name is Makoto. You do mean Strikers, okay. Technically it's not, it is canonical, isn't it?
I wanted to reform the system, but I'll have to leave that to someone else.
It's
Going
just not a
forward,
sequel
I
to
want
Persona
enact
5
justice
Royale, it's
not
the
for
sequel
myself,
to
but for the sake of others.
like Persona 5.
Well then, I need to go submit the paperwork for your release. Thank you again for everything you've done.
Which company for what?
See you later.
Honestly, I do not know. I've been using these HyperX, like HyperX 200s or something. CloudX is something like that. HyperX is maybe the company, and Cloud 200 is like the model. I've been using them for like 7 years now. I paid for like €100 for it, and they've stuck with me for a while.
Hey, you kept me waiting. Jeez.
About a month.
To be honest, I didn't really want to come, but Futaba just wouldn't stop bugging me. Anyway,
What an
you're a
asshole!
senior now, aren't you? It'd look bad on me if you did something again under my watch.
We definitely
All
did
right,
the
let's
crimes
go
though.
home. It's cold, so get in quick.
I love the little baggy that we've only seen like twice.
It's not moving at all.
This reminds me of something.
Due to the railway incident this morning, widespread delays have impacted the various lines.
Okay, this is like two alike. What?
Another accident, huh? Reminds me of that day back in April. Remember when we went to introduce you at the school?
Oh yeah.
It's almost been a whole year since then.
It's literally been a year.
Thinking back,
Like
it was
IRL.
pretty awful to you. Throwing you in that storage room all by yourself. Then again, soon you're gonna be. Made some great friends here. You better thank them when we get back, alright?
Alright. It's been a while since we had like one of those animated ones too.
Woohoo! Namaste!
Isn't that like Indian?
Whoa.
You did it!
Technically, we didn't do anything. It was literally all you and the prosecutor. We didn't do anything.
Not bad.
We were in
You
prison.
look fine.
I'm glad you seem well. And the best for last, me. So we meet again. It's good to see you.
Same here.
All right, so let's grab a table.
Oh, if you're starting, what kind of art?
I gotta head out and grab some groceries. I'm sure you guys have plenty to talk about.
Now we're only missing one last person.
Akechi.
She texted me a little while ago that she's finished with practice and heading here.
Oh, Sumire.
I'm guessing she'll be here any minute now.
Sorry I'm late. Senpai!
What kind of art are you going to roll into, Lucy?
Welcome back.
Alright, that's everyone.
Not everyone.
Come on, Sumire, take a seat.
Rip Akechi.
Man,
He's
it went
evil
well,
in
yeah?
he's evil in hell now.
I'm so glad we didn't give up.
This was certainly worth the effort.
I mean, hobbies are mainly streaming, and I did pick up like drawing a little bit, but that's about it.
Didn't know what to do once you were gone. But then we realized something. Even if we don't have the metaverse or any other special powers, we can still change reality.
If we didn't do that at the very least, we'd be betraying the entire reason we stood up to Maruki.
A bit rarely. Like whenever My Hero Academia has new episodes, I will watch that, and I also watch all the Dragon Ball movies, but that's about it. I don't really watch too much anime.
We'll oppose the injustices of this reality with our own strength. That's what we all agreed upon.
Yep, that's the whole message of this whole game.
Ever since then, we've been doing just that. Busting our asses trying to get you out of the clink.
Not just us. Everyone who believed in you joined us.
Thanks to that, we've got our leader back.
Oh, I have seen Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah. But that was like 8 years ago. Full Metal Alchemist is like the best, bar none. You saved me.
Right back at ya.
They treated you fine, right? Actually, did you lose some weight?
Yeah, my constant input of Gary 3 times a day has definitely lowered our ability, or like fat activity, I guess.
It would be understandable. I've heard the food in prison is quite foul.
Yeah, but it had variety, so you know.
So, what did you eat?
Was it bugs?
Fermented mackerel? Or maybe durian?
Mostly potato soup.
You're missing the point.
You're gonna get some good food soon enough, though.
But it's gonna be curry.
Boss is out getting stuff for our party right now.
I've seen Hunter x Hunter up to like after they get their magical abilities, the rings or something. I kind of lost interest on that one.
Come on, everyone's back together. It's time to celebrate.
I guess you really were hungry.
Yeah, I mean, I just came out of prison.
Oh, and that wasn't you?
Then who? Oh,
Sorry about that.
I Sumire because yes, it's just out of practice.
Oh, it was Sumire.
Sojiro will be back soon. Just hang in there.
Don't you guys have like a snack around here? Like I'm some kind of biscuit?
Oh yeah!
You're gonna play Persona later? Tonight?
Sorry for not minding my business. But we heard from Boss. You're going back home next month? Can't you stay here? Sure, we proved you're not guilty, but people are still gonna label you there, aren't they? Ain't it just gonna be uncomfortable going back?
It's gonna be uncomfortable, but mainly because you guys are not going to be around.
What's the matter? We were all so excited
I'm from Greece.
a moment ago. How about this?
Yeah, how about that?
If our leader is leaving, the Phantom Thieves are truly disbanding, correct?
I mean, we've disbanded like 4 times, for like 4 different reasons. This is just gonna be one more.
We can celebrate his release and commemorate the day of our disbandment.
What kind of commemoration is that?
I was serious when I said it. It sounds like a good idea to me.
I guess you're right. We just gotta double our excitement for today.
About that, there's something I need to tell you guys.
Okay, what is that?
I've decided to go with him when he leaves.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
He's pretty special after all.
He sure is.
Plus, we need someone there in case he turns back into a delinquent.
Turns back? We are a delinquent through and through. No, that's not the answer. I'm counting on you.
Leave it to me.
I will occasionally pick up a manga, but like I mostly read. I mostly like when something interests me, I will watch the anime.
Either way, I want you guys to add my farewell party to the one we're having tonight.
You're a cat. You do not get a farewell party?
I don't know. Is that important?
You're not leaving for another month, right?
It is far too early for a farewell party.
That'll just muddy the purpose of this celebration.
Poor Morgana.
How dare you! Sumire, at least you're on my side, right?
I mean, if Haru isn't, like...
Me? Then, what say we call this a second round welcoming party?
That's the ticket, my re-welcoming party. Nobody can complain about that. So, for the food at my party...
Fatty tuna.
I demand sushi! Sushi!
Oh yeah, poor guy hasn't had his sushi yet.
Man, you guys are loud. I could hear you from outside.
Mainly the cat.
Chief, they're so mean!
Noisy as always.
Yeah, he doesn't understand this Morgana.
Hey, I'm not some normal cat!
I can't understand what you're saying to me, you know. Here.
No, I would much rather have sushi than something like... This is delicious!
What an assertive little guy. I wonder where he got that from.
Probably Joker.
That's just part and parcel of who I am. The one, the only Morgana.
Stop trying to talk so big. You're just a cat now.
I mean, yeah, true.
Shut up! I don't need to hear that from some dumb ape.
Oh, come on, Morgana. No reason for that.
What was that?
I love how, like, from Soldier's side, he's just beefing with a cat.
It's things like that. You get angry so fast. Oh, and you're vulgar.
Maybe some other time, Lucy.
You little... Why don't you go disappear again?
Oh, come on, Ryuji.
Shut up! We're supposed to be celebrating, not fighting.
They're at it again.
Yep.
You guys never change, do you?
I mean, we're like a bunch of 16-year-olds. What do you expect?
Seriously, that weirdo Inari.
Isn't that...
Who are you calling a weirdo?
Yeah, he didn't even participate on this one.
Don't worry. Being weird is just a sign of your individuality.
I do have a Discord, like you can probably find it.
You don't need to defend him about that.
And dropping on the meanness.
Well, anyways, we're all here now. Let's kick this party off!
Very well.
Very somber Yusuke right here.
Sojiro, I want sushi!
Morgana also. Get some sushi for Morgana. Delicious food, fluffy seats. I guess home is what you make of it. Even if it's this abandoned building of all places. I mean, it's not an abandoned building, it's an attic of a cafe. Hey, take care of me like this back home too, okay?
But seriously.
So, I wanted to ask you something. Remember the tail end of Mariko's palace when I was actually flying? That wasn't a dream, right? It sure wasn't.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought so. But I still can't figure out how that was possible in the first place. So, this is just a theory, but... Don't you still have that star Jose gave you?
Oh!
Hey, it's... The star is luster. It was shining the last time you looked at it, right? So it really was the effect of the star. Oh, well, of course it was, now that I think about it. There's no other way that the idea of a cat converting into a helicopter could suddenly become a common cognition. Well, we're through with the metaverse, and it only happened in the most extreme of emergencies. So I have a feeling that that won't be happening anytime soon. Beep, 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 beep. Are you home? If there's nothing wrong with you, Are you home? If there's nothing wrong with you, then let me come over and examine you. Just kidding, I just wanted to see you. Can I come over tomorrow after work? What should I do tomorrow? I mean, spend time with Takemi, obviously. I'll be waiting. Glad to hear it. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. You never change, do you?
Come on, let's go to bed. You're working at the shop from tomorrow onward, right?
Don't I have school? Don't I have school? Does this guy not have school?
Oh, right. Today's Valentine's Day. No wonder there were so many guys bringing girls in here. Don't you have anything exciting happening? I mean, you've been here nearly a whole year. You know, when I was young, ooh boy.
Sojiro a heartbreaker?
Good evening.
Oh no!
Should I come back later?
Yeah, he's just realized.
Oh, you should have just told me. Here, I'll leave the store to you. Enjoy yourselves.
You seem to be doing well.
I love the little chocolate on the 14 here. I'll make you some coffee.
Sure. It's nice to see you again. You don't look like you've got any issues.
I feel I missed you.
That's my line. Suicide in jail, then New Year's in the reformatory? Ex post facto isn't exactly gonna cover this, you know?
Ex post facto? My bad.
Honestly, can't take my eyes off you for a second.
but I guess I'd better get to the point. Here.
The game is chocolate. Wait, the game is over. What are we going to use this for?
Chocolates. Don't worry, there's nothing too dangerous in them.
Mainly sugar. The most dangerous of all. I'll eat it with care.
In moderation, right?
Yeah, that's the point of... I mean, the moderation is like how much this box is.
That new medicine for that girl I told you about has been working really well. And the day-to-day work's going fine. I'm a regular neighborhood doctor now.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks.
Excuse me?
I just hoped you were safe, but looks like you made it home without a scratch. Guess I had nothing to worry about.
I should tell Takemi that I'm going home.
Something wrong?
I'll be returning to my hometown.
I see. Can I sit next to you? I know that look in your eyes. You've made up your mind.
It's not that I've made up my mind, it's like that I'm 16 and I do not control my fate in that way. I'll visit as soon as I can.
No rush. You can hold off until things settle down a little. But if anything happens, call me. You know how to reach me. By the way, something's different about you. Hasn't been too long since I saw you last, but you've got a little more confidence now or something.
It's probably the confidence of not having to go to prison anymore.
Still, I guess I've changed too. As a doctor, I've still got the usual obligations to help my patients, but now I feel like I've got something a little more specific. Like, I could risk it all to make one person happy. But you're a smart guy. I don't have to draw you a picture. I was never really into younger guys.
I spent a romantic evening with Takemi.
Perfect timing. You've got a guest.
I wonder who it is. Oh, not who I expected.
Sorry to bother you this
I
early
honestly
in the
expected Sumire.
I was wondering if you'd like this. There's no obligation, of course.
Huh? Why is she giving me a chocolate?
You've helped me through a lot. I wanted to express my appreciation. Sorry for how this is coming off. I didn't mean for it to seem like I'm just dumping my leftovers on you.
Not at all, thank you.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. So, thank you.
Well, look at this hotshot. Lucky guy having a gorgeous lady drop by this early just to give you treats.
I love like how his eyes are here.
I hope you don't mind that I stopped by today. No doubt you already got some from someone special. I should really be going anyway. Sorry to impose. And this is hardly the end of my debt, of course. Chocolate isn't going to cover all you've done for me. See you around.
See ya.
Morning! We usually don't run into each other here, huh?
Don't we? That happens like once a week.
Oh, yeah. This is for you.
Wait, is everyone giving us chocolate?
I was going to give it to you at school, but as long as we're both here, have some chocolate. You know, for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I do. As friends?
As friends. Close friends. I'll be counting on you.
If Ryuji doesn't give me any, I call bullshit.
Oh. Great timing. I was just headed to your classroom. Here, take this. It's chocolate. Think of it as a token of appreciation for all you do for
Hey,
us.
you better get me chocolate. I'll be sure to repay you.
Don't worry about it. It doesn't have to be a big deal. See you again soon, okay?
Oh, Senpai. Sorry, I didn't mean to ambush you like this. But this is yours, if you want it. It's chocolate. A token of my appreciation and respect. Well, when I put it like that, it sounds a bit too intense.
Thanks.
Oh, please, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal at all.
Ryuji, you asshole, where's my chocolate?
Just wanted to show you I really appreciate you putting up with me, and I hope that doesn't change.
Ryuji, you jerk!
Oh, I'm glad I got to see you. I'm relieved you're safe. On that note, I have a small gift for the occasion, if you'll accept it. Apparently these days, people give chocolate to friends, even when it's purely platonic. Seems like a fine opportunity to celebrate your return, and express my gratitude.
I'd gladly take it.
I hope Shogi brings us even closer together.
I know it's sudden, but could you watch the store? I gotta head out for a bit. Think you can keep an eye on things?
Yep. Oh.
Were you working? Sorry to distract you. I thought I'd stop by on the way home from work, partly so I could give you this. You've done so much for me, after all. I wanted to say thanks.
I'll gladly accept.
Oh, and I didn't get to say it at work, but welcome back. I'm glad you're safe. Oh, right. I whipped up a little study guide for the classwork you missed. It should cover most of the important stuff.
For the month and a half that we were in prison.
If you're still having trouble with any of it, you can always ask me, okay? I'm your teacher. That's my job. Anyway, I'll see you at school.
See ya. Yeah, this guy has missed like 3 months of school.
Cool. I just wanted to give you something. Don't worry, not gonna make it weird. Just, if Sojiro saw, he'd get ideas and start freaking out. So, here you go. A chocolatey gift for my friend and squad mate. If you want to pay me back, I'll take a year's supply of instant noodles.
A year? That's impossible!
What? You thought I was serious? Relax. It's just a gift from me to you.
Ryuji!
'Cause you're my key item, right? And you always will be.